Hi everybody, this is Miss Byrd. So today we're going to talk about direct variation. This is an 8th grade math lesson. So direct variation usually ties with when you're comparing two quantities. You could have a proportion, you could set up when you're comparing, for example, x to y. So here are some really nice notes on how to do that. They said in these notes you can create a t-chart, convert your fractions to decimals if you need to, cross multiply and divide. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that with a similar method. So we're going to look at this example and work that out together. So it says here the value of y varies directly. Aha, there's direct variation there. With x. When y equals 3, x equals 15. What is the value of y when x equals 60? So I like to set this up as I usually do y over x. So here I'm going to see that it says y equals 3. So I'm going to set it up as 3 in the numerator when x is 15. So 15 goes in the denominator. And I'm going to make a proportion. So remember, y is in the numerator. So it says, what is the value of y? So we're going to leave it as y when x equals 60. So the 60 goes in the denominator. So to solve this, you can actually cross multiply and divide. So I want to get y alone. So you can actually multiply the 3 times 60 and then divide it by 15. You could also simplify this fraction here, which gives you 1 over 5, and then do the same steps. So both works. So if I do 3 times 60, I know that 3 times 6 is 18. So I have 18 and then the 0, 180. And then we're going to divide it by 15. So you could use the, okay, and then you could see here that the answer is 12. My calculator, I got this here because there's going to be a little button here at the bottom. Here it is. When you see this here, you just click on it and then the keyboard comes up. Okay, so the answer is 12. So when I go back over here, I'm going to say that y equals 12. Okay, so this example says the amount of water an electric dishwasher uses to wash dishes varies directly with the number of loads of dishes. The dishwasher uses 32 gallons of water to wash 4 loads of dishes. How many gallons of water will the dishwasher use to wash 10 loads of dishes? So I'm going to compare gallons of water to 4 loads of dishes. So we're going to set it up as gallons to loads. You could have gallons in the denominator and loads in the numerator, but whichever you decide to put in what spot, make sure you are consistent and stay that way. So if I'm going to keep gallons in the numerator, then I'm going to start with 32 gallons for 4 loads of dishes. And then we're going to set that up as a proportion. The question's asking how many gallons. So that's my numerator. So I want to know how many gallons for 10 loads of dishes. Okay, so instead of question mark, you could call that X or you could call it Y or A, B. It really doesn't matter what variable you use here. Let's say I use X. And I'm going to go ahead and solve it. So I'm going to do the cross multiplication and then divide. So I'm going to do 32 times 10, which is the 32, and then you add the 0, 320, divided by what's left over, 4. The algebraic way that we're doing this is we're actually saying 320 is equal to the product of 4 and x, which is 4x. And then to get x alone, you divide both sides by 4. And the 4's cancel out, so you end up with x equals 320 over 4, and that's why I did that here. So 320 divided by 4, again, you could use the calculator and type it in, or you could do mental math here. So you notice that the answer is 80. So x equals 80. But it's asking how many gallons of water, so make sure you write your units. So it's actually 80 gallons of water. So that's my answer right here, okay? Okay, so I hope this helps you with your assignment for direct variation. Please ask your teacher if you need any help or you have any questions or comments, or you can ask me in the comments here below. Thank you. Bye-bye.